Hey guys, it's the Minecrafter here, and welcome back to another video. In this video I'm just going to be doing a short and quick behind the scenes for my new animation that recently went up on to Hat Films' channel. If you haven't seen it, be sure to check it out. There'll be a link in the description and an annotation on the screen right now. For people that have come from Hat Films' channel, let me give you a little bit of information about the software and stuff. The software that I use is a 3D program called Cinema 4D. It is not free, it's quite expensive. I recommend Blender if you're looking for a free option. Blender's a really good 3D program if you want to get into this stuff. This animation took me about 1 to 2 months, give or take. Most of the time was spent making assets. It didn't take too long to animate. It was just setting up the scenes, lighting them, building all the assets. For those of you that don't know, assets are just objects, like 3D objects. Say like this phone right here, this is an asset, and Pringles can there, and painting, and this, which is all modelled by me. The rigs are made by me. Everything you see in the video is made by me, but obviously not the audio because that's Hat Films' podcast. So yeah, I'm just going to be going through some of the scenes that I think need maybe explaining, or how I did something. Feel free to leave any questions in the comment section down below. I'll be happy to answer any questions you've got. So yeah, enough of me rambling on. I will get into the actual behind the scenes. So as I said, I mainly focused on animation in this to try and make it have a nicer feel to it. The lip sync is done by, as you can see here, different sound files cut up and pasted in, and then I just matched the mouth with it, and I tried to get the arm movements right. That was quite a big part of this animation, because obviously he's kind of static, just sitting still most of the time, because it's kind of a podcasty feel. I didn't want them like running about or whatever. I might do that in the future, it gives a different feel. I will probably be doing another one of these podcasts animations for Hat Films in the near future, but there'll be a new animation out on my channel soonish, which isn't anything to do with Hat Films, but I probably will do one in the future. If you like this kind of stuff, let me know in the comment section. I changed the water in this animation, and obviously he looks really weird there, just sitting on the toilet, but one of the main things in well, any artwork, especially 3D artwork, as long as the camera doesn't see it, it really doesn't matter, so don't put any detail into what the camera can't see. I've just kept the camera above his waist all the time, as you can see there. So you can never see his waist anyway, so below the waist it doesn't matter what it looks like. That's a tip for you guys. The water I did change. I tried to make it look a bit more Minecrafty, because if you see my other animations, the water's very realistic kind of feel, and I think it's out of place. I'm not sure, but all I did for the water is add a displacement deformer underneath it to give it like a nice, as you can see there, a nice water effect. So yeah, all the scenes, all of the sets you're seeing right now are built inside of Cinema 4D. Sometimes, like for my other animation, I build the sets in Minecraft and then export it into Cinema 4D using a program called JMC2 OBJ, I think. But yeah, all of this was made inside Cinema 4D because they're just walls and stuff and cubes, so I didn't really need to, it's not like massive sets or anything, so I didn't need to build it inside, I didn't need to build it in Minecraft, so I built it in Cinema 4D. So yeah, that's the first scene. Let's go on to the next scene. Right, this is the office scene, where Trot mostly is for the, well actually he's in this scene for the whole entire animation. He's just kind of moved in the set. I made this scene way too big because I thought I'd have like other stuff in the background, but I really didn't need to. This is where all the assets took quite a while, because you can imagine like all of this. There's Al Smithy hiding behind there. Looks really creepy. As I said, it doesn't matter, you can't see his body in the actual shot, so all that matters is, where is it? Oh yeah, it's here. There you go. See, you can't see his body, so it doesn't matter. The camera can't see his body, camera can't see any of this, so there's no point in putting any detail into it. I thought that was quite a funny thing that I added in there. I animated all of this, did all this, and then right at the end I thought that, like, Al Smithy's not in it that much, so I added him in there. Just a random little thing. I thought it was quite funny. So yeah, right here when he smashes the desk and the things jump up, that's all hand keyframed. There's no dynamics or anything. And as you can see here, another example is that the flower pot gets knocked off and stays there. It doesn't even hit the ground because the camera doesn't see it. Also for the tusks, I really like the tusks in this, because he didn't have a mouth because his skin doesn't, and it wouldn't really make sense. I tried it, it looked really weird, so I needed some kind of extra element to show that he was speaking, and that was the best thing that I could come up with, like have the tusks move with what he's saying. I think it came out pretty well. And to show that he's in a call center, I added glasses and a wireless headset to his head. The next scene, oh yeah, this is Al Smithy's scene. He doesn't show up that much because there's not much dialogue he can really be in. That's why I added him in the previous scene. As you can see, I just spotted that at the corner of my eye. The buildings, I don't know if you could see in the animation, I'm pretty sure you could. It says Lad Weekly, which is kind of a reference to the other Fanimation that someone else did on their channel. So yeah, I just had him laughing because that was really the only dialogue he had in it. Maybe in the near future when I do the next one, he'll appear more, I'm not sure. His scene is actually pretty small. There are only 2 buildings in the background and this room, which is like really small and compact, but through the camera angle you can't really see that. Yeah, I keyframed it so that some stuff changed, make the scene a bit more exciting instead of the same background all the time. This is the other scene. Ross stays in the same scene for the whole animation. It just gets changed about a bit where he is. He's in the bath this time. Also, you can see here some nice particle effects. Also added a ripple effect which you can't see unless it's in the render, and I thought that was a good detail. So that was that scene. This is where he changes position in the room, but he's still, actually, you can see his desk right there. I kept that, well, it's actually like, I think it's there originally in the first scene that he's in, but I moved it there so you could kind of get it in the, you can kind of see it in the background a bit there. Just to give, here we go, you can see it better here. So I tried to keep it like relative to the first scene. I copied some assets to try and free up some time, and this water cooler, because you really can't have a office without a water cooler, and that's also got Pringle's sticker on it. The animation for Trot wasn't very hard because all I had to really animate was the movement of the body, the head, the eyes, and the hands obviously, and the tusks, but with other scenes I had to obviously animate the expressions on the face, but considering Trot's rig didn't really have eyebrows or anything, because that'd be a bit weird, I think, I didn't have to animate too much on that. And in the last bit right here, you can actually see he's got out of the bar finally. So yeah, I think that's mainly it, to be honest. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down in the comment section below. Also leave a like and go check out the animation because I put a lot of work into it. I hope you enjoyed this video and it answered some questions of yours. I'll see you guys in the next video. Be sure to subscribe for a new animation coming out this month or next month, not too sure yet. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.